Harry, and I'm going to do a quick demo and review of this Harley Benton guitar. I'm not quite sure what the model number is at this second, but I'll put it on the title of the video when I sort that out. Okay, I've already done a comparison of this guitar and a Gibson sort of similar model, and I'm now going to do just a review of this guitar on its own. Basically, it's a great guitar. I could have gigged it straight out of the box. It came set up perfectly. I have made a few changes to it, but as I say, I could have gigged it straight out of the box if I'd have wished. I didn't, because I thought I'll get used to it for a bit, like, you know. But okay, so the only changes I've made to it is that I've slimmed the neck down, because the neck was a little bit chunky. I don't like chunky neck, so I have cut that down. I'll just show you that. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite get the colour match right, so it's come out a bit streaky, but it's nice. And of course, we've got this this nice sort of easy access cut on these guitars, fitted neck, nice machine heads. It came to me delivered to my door for £118, which is an incredibly low price. The only singular fault on it is that the pickups aren't adjustable. That they've got the screws there, but they don't do anything. And I sort of took one off to find out why, and basically they haven't got screws with springs in them like they would normally have. They've just got pieces of thick foam underneath, which actually don't do anything. You know, you tighten them up, they just don't move. They're just solid. And for that, perhaps wouldn't matter for everybody, but I found that the first string was very weak. You know, and particularly in the style that I play, I tend to play with playing the bass with my thumb and the lead with my first finger, and the first string just wasn't there. It was far too weak. So what I've had to do, I've only done it on the one pickup, but I took it out, pulled the foam off it, and the only way I could actually get it to work properly was by putting a wedge of wood under the treble side of the pickup to bring the pickup closer to the strings. Normally springs would do it. I did try springs in it and it still didn't work. Whether the cutout is too tight for it, I'm not really sure what the problem is, but it wouldn't adjust. So that's the way I've got round it. And I must say, now I've done that and cut the neck down, for me it's a fantastic guitar. Incredible value. I'll run you through the pickup sound. Start with the bridge pickup. Both pickups. And the neck pickup. as I say, there's very little noise to these pickups either. Again, as I say, I did a Gibson comparison, and the Gibson pickups were an awful lot noisier than these are. The other factor that the Gibson had was sharp frets, and these frets are great. I haven't had to do anything to these frets at all. Everything seems to work great, you know. And as I say, it was £118, delivered to my door from Thomann, I think they're called, in Germany. So all I can say is highly recommended. Machine heads are good as well. They're very good. So I'll let you make your own decision, your own judgment, but at least you've had a chance to hear it, and I'll play out with a little bit of improvisation.